Welcome back, everybody, to the weekend show where I'll be doing technical analysis on stock market. So before we get started, please hit the like button. That is greatly appreciated. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now, if you want to get trade ideas like these right here that we took last week, and there are lots of them, definitely check out my link down below in the description for Patreon. And now let's get right into it. So, government shutdown, that's one thing that's the market is watching. On top of that, we had that inflation data on Friday, which was in line. We saw the market going back and forth, but end of the day, market was green. We got Dow going up 0.65%, Nasdaq up 0.44%, S&P up 0.59%, and Russell going up 0.86%. 11 sectors led the way on top: utilities, consumer cyclical, healthcare, basic materials. So kind of a mixed bag. Technology here on bottom. Stock market map, what do we have here? Oracle down nearly 3%, Apple down 0.5%, Amazon up 0.75%, Tesla up 4%. It was down, I think, day before 4%. We got Nvidia going flat, Microsoft going up 0.87%, Google flat, and Meta going down 0.67%. And now let's get right into S&P 500. On SPY ETF, it was up 0.57%, but if you look at my screen, came down to 657, went back up to 662. And what's happening? It's actually just going back and forth in between the 5-day moving average and the 20-day. Well, we did not get all the way down to the 20-day on Friday, but you can see right on my screen that blue line 5-day moving average sitting at 662. So that's where we're finding resistance here. And then it actually backed off just a tiny here before closing. So going into Monday's session, if we can get over 662, then definitely watch out for 665, 667.34, and maybe even 670 to 671. That's how far Bollinger Band expanded right now. So it can go there if it wants to get that move and possibly go to a brand new all-time high. Now to the downside, if this thing, does not get that breakout over 662 and falls below 660, watch out for a move all the way down here to the 20-day moving average 655. And there's also confluence before from that rejection, bottom of this candle. So that should act as a support. And things are gonna get really ugly if this thing comes under that level right here below the 20-day moving average. On triple Q was up 0.41%, so pretty much the same story, trading in between the 5-day and the 20-day moving average. And this one did not even make it up to 597, 596.30, and then back top. And now it's sitting at 596 just after closing on Friday. So watch out if we get that breakout over 597.20. Perhaps it gets over 600, then game on for brand new all-time high, which could be 608 to 610 on triple Q. And then to the downside, if we do not get that move to the upside and breaks below that 593 to 592 where we got rejection before, then this thing will likely to come back and retest 586 20-day moving average. And you can see there is support below that as well, 584 from this rejection. Also from this rejection, that should act as a support. And like I said, things are gonna get ugly if this thing comes right here at 566-ish, and that's gonna be a decent pullback if that happens at some point. And here's my X account, and if you guys are on there, definitely give me a follow. And there is no subscription, nothing here on X, is totally free. And let me just share some quick trade ideas that we took recently here that I posted on X. So Baba, you can see 924, 940 a.m. It was trading at 177, 178, pretty much the top. We got into 165 puts for December 19th. Now, fast forward, you can see it sold half yesterday, which was Thursday. And right now it's down about, I think, 2.5%, 3%. So there might be more profit on our way here on Baba because there is a gap below 170 as well. That's one. This is another one. And that's why, guys, if you have the money, if you know what you're doing in the market exactly, especially when you have the money, It's better to trade shares and just be patient. You're going to make money in a safer way. You can see IBM picked up shares before 100, and on 8/13 again picked up another 100 shares. Now, fast forward what happened yesterday? Well, absolutely ballistic move on IBM. We took profit on this play, and I think it was over $30 per share that I got right here on IBM. So all these trade ideas are available on Patreon, and especially if you want to support the channel and you're really serious about trading and you want to do this full time, definitely check out my link down in the description for Patreon. On Dow Jones, it was up 0.62%. So here on Dow Jones, you can see right on my screen, it's actually sitting over 462. So basically over this blue line, 5-day moving average. And if it continues, it can go up to 465, 467, and maybe even higher into a brand new all-time high, trading into blue skies. So it can definitely go higher. Now, if this is something, a start off as something big, maybe a bigger pullback, maybe we come back and retest, some of these gaps and fill some of these gaps, then watch out. If this thing breaks below that 462 and then 460, it will likely to come down here to 458, and then from there, there's nothing really there. It can come all the way down to 452 to retest lower Bollinger Band, 50-day, and maybe even fill the gap at 449 on Dow Jones. On IWM, it was up 0.86%, so it's finding support here at the 20-day. You can see 239. It found support, went back up over 240. So now we have to wait and see if this thing gets over 242. Then it's heading back up to 245 and possibly even 247. This thing falls below 240. There is strong support because of this rising 20-day at 239. And if it gets under that level, watch out for 235 to even 232.53, retest the trend line and the lower band right here on IWM. On VIX is down 8.66%, so it's down big on Friday, but the market did not really go up that much. So what is happening? Well, we had that initial break right here on Thursday. It was looking like we are gonna get some sort of a decent pullback, but again, things just reversed on VIX, and this thing had a massive down day on Friday. So that $15, it's gonna be the key point to watch. But anytime you're seeing a Bollinger Band, compression pattern here, like these Bollinger Bands are compressing VIX, and it happened before many times. You might see some sort of a big breakout, and that's why I'm not really, looking at 17 bucks. I would like to see it over 18 and holds over 18. That will bring lots of volatility in the market. So just wait for that. I mean, there is no point of trading and going long here in the market when market is trading near all-time highs or even making brand new all-time highs. So here on dollar, it was slightly down 0.38%. And why I'm actually showing you guys this, that dollar had that initial break on Thursday. I mean, this is a, pullback that we had on dollar for a couple of months now. You can see it's on a downtrend and just kept going down. And now finally, you're seeing that breakout. So, dollar, perhaps this thing, can move up even more, and that would put pressure on S&P 500. And that is why I'm showing you guys this, that dollar is also breaking out. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Please share the videos, hit that like button, and if you're new here, subscribe to it, and all the videos are gonna come out just as it was coming out before. Thank you so much, guys.